Hello everyone. Well, we are at the college and I thought I would take the time while we're walking this evening and give you my 6-week update. Wow, the time has really flown by. I am down 17 pounds. I weighed 142 this morning. I am wearing size 12 pair of pants. Now they belong to my friend, but she was happy to have me wear them. She wanted to see how much weight I lost, so I put them on, sent her a picture. She forgot them when she was here last. So, she's, really considering doing the carnivore diet herself. She said she didn't do it because they hadn't got to a butcher's yet. And I'm like, you have an Aldi, use it. I don't recommend Walmart meat. I got some great sales. But for those of you who have gut issues and autoimmune issues, you may not be able to tolerate Walmart meat. It has antibiotics in it. And for the entire week, until I finished off that Walmart meat, I was running to the bathroom many times a day. It really stunk. No more Walmart meat. Last Friday I drove to Lawton, an hour away, which I'm not supposed to do, but hey, unless you buy a really big pack from my local butcher, you don't get much variety, and it's more expensive buying individual pick and choose cuts. Doesn't really have prime rib, or not prime rib. So the local butcher, his $200 pack, primarily, there's a couple rump roasts I think that were in it, mostly hamburgers, some T-bones, no ribeyes. Your New York strips. There were some round steaks in there that were tenderized, which I don't like. So anyway, I made the round steaks into, and I think the rump roast too, into jerky and pemmican. Pemmican really helps me to consume more fat in the form of, it's a mixture of dried meat and tallow, and I'm not real crazy about the taste of tallow to like make eggs in it or something. I will use coconut oil to do like some egg yolks and hamburger. I'm allergic to egg whites, can't do that. So Aldi it is for now. There's another butcher in Lawton, but he's way on the south side of town, and I just didn't have time. I have to get back before the sun sets. So, and that kind of leads me to some good news. Yesterday I had 3 appointments in Oklahoma City. I saw an orientation and mobility instructor, worked with me more on using my cane and teaching me cane skills. And then I saw a occupational therapist. She helped me with looking at some vision aids to see what would help. In addition to the visual aids, I'm going to be getting a audio reader player. The Library of Congress has just about any book available for those that are blind or visually impaired, and so now I'll be able to do that. Audible is quite expensive, and a lot of books are not available on Audible. Anyway, so just some really good news with that. But the best news was the 3rd appointment. I saw a specialist who does Scleral contact lenses. Now, in my case, we're only doing the left eye, since my right eye, I don't have any vision in it to work with right now. I'm having a corneal transplant on September 18th, and hoping it will work this time. It will take, and then my body won't reject it. So this contact lens, the fitting for it is $600, and the lens itself is $500. Now how it works is it's a hard type of material, but it's more tissue compatible, more breathable than the older old-fashioned hard type of lenses that I used when I first started wearing contacts, I don't know, in say in 1970s, somewhere in late 70s. Anyway, this is also larger. That's why they call it a scleral lens, because it covers part of the white part of your eye. It will do two things. One, it will keep my eye from drying out, and number two, it helps the cornea to stay in the shape it's supposed to be in, because it kind of forms like a suction against your eye, and that proper shape will help me to see better than with a set of glasses. For anyone who is watching my video and it's bothering you, my camera bouncing up and down, I'm sorry for that. It's gonna have to be. My arms aren't very strong yet, and as I hold this up, my right arm's already fallen asleep. So I have to switch to the other side. Anyway, so it's bouncing up and down because I'm not holding it very steady because my arms aren't quite strong enough. Started doing some arm exercises, but for right now I can't even do a regular push-up, let alone I am doing some angled against the wall, so it'll be stronger soon, hopefully. So what are some of the things that I've gained this last month? One, the overall inflammation is just down incredibly. I haven't been able to lay on my stomach for years. I always was a side sleeper. I couldn't sleep on my back either because I was too heavy, I think, and had a bit of an arch to my back. Laying on my back would hurt my lower back. Well, I can lay on my back. I do put a pillow under there, but before it would have to be like a huge wedge. But I can sleep on my back, and I can lay on my stomach. I'm not sleeping on my stomach, but you know, most of the arthritis pain is gone. I'd say 95 to 98% of the time I don't have any arthritis pain. Sometimes I do have a little bit in my right foot, and like if I were to try and sleep on my stomach, my neck would hurt me after a while. So I also occasionally, if I'm carrying a lot of weight in my backpack, or lift something too heavy, my left lower back will start bothering me. Arthritis is kind of like where my spinal column meets my pelvic bone on the left. So, you know, that's just tremendous. It's much, much better. miles. Distance, I was able for a couple of years, I could only walk 2.5 miles a day. Now I've tripled that distance. 1 week I was able to walk almost 9 miles average that week. Most of the time I'm walking a 7-mile average. This week is probably maybe down more to like 6 because I was gone for 12 hours and I only got in a mile of walking yesterday. With a 5-hour drive to Oklahoma City, there and back, and then 3 appointments, lunch out. It was a long day, but a very productive one because my contact lens specialist believes that once he's custom made my contact lens, I just had a trial on yesterday. Once he's custom made my contact lens, he thinks he'll be able to correct my vision to 20/30, which would be tremendous. Right now I'm 20/50, and if I drop down one more bump on that scale, it's adios to my driver's license. I won't be able to drive anymore. Unless I would have 2 successful corneal transplants anyway. But instead, I have this awesome news. So at the very least, I'll have 20/40 vision because I could see that with just the trial lens. And that's awesome. So, very exciting news. Quite happy with it. And I just thought I'd pop on here and share it with you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.